Hey everyone, this is my Patreon powered reaction to the second episode of Love Hina. So, in the last episode, we pretty much just established the series. Keitaro went to the girls' dormitory and is now living there pretty much with all these unique girls. Some of them more violent and crazy and evil than others, but they're all unique in their own way. And they are gonna be making Keitaro's life wonderful and happy and pretty much as great as it can be while he continues to study hard to get into Tokyo University so the lie becomes the truth. So, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. I really like this just first 10 or so seconds of the opening. It just feels very catchy. I do like how the 10-10 on the boo of Labu is just like hearts. Matoko, yeah, I hope we get a bit more into her. And her name's easy to remember because not only is it short, it's like in both of her names, so. Hopefully, little Koala doesn't fall asleep on the roof. But seriously, what is with like the turtle flying thing? Make sure you get into Tokyo University, okay? I'll be lonely in there without you. But I mean, if he's like too late, wouldn't she have graduated without him? Like, I'm finally in the Tokyo University. Good for you, I graduated. I mean, that shot, we haven't met her yet, so I still think that's a very interesting thing there. So why are they so close together? Like, I'm sure there's not going to be any Yuri thing between them, as much as I would like that. So that really gets my attention. There must be something between them. A sister, maybe? I mean, they don't look that alike, but alike enough where I could believe them being sisters. Okay, so we are going to get more to Shinobu, not Motoko. Get off my back, Mom. The big day. Like a move? I don't think she's happy. Is this like what led up to the meeting scene? I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it. So does she not live at the dormitory yet, but she's going to in the future? Like the parents are planning on moving, but she doesn't want to move, so she just goes to that dormitory? I can see that working. We get to see it from her perspective. That's cool. Like the whole thing's been from her perspective in this episode, but you know what I mean. The fact was really meaningful until they met up. She's pretty cute though. I really don't know about those guys. It's just so rude. Okay, so yeah, she is gonna meet up with him, give him it back, and that's how they'll meet again. That's the wrong direction. Shinobu, you're terrible at directions. High school. Oh, I have expected her to bump into her rudely. Uh, uh, okay. I don't know the exact context, but it looks like a bit of bullying over there. Like, of the, we're actually your friends, but we're not really kind of bullying. Wow. Even worse than I thought. No, you're not. I barely said 2 words to her. uh, uh, could just said I was looking for a change of pace today or something. You probably should, but can you? Well, probably because she hasn't accepted its reality yet. I assume it's a move that we're talking about here. But yeah, that kind of confirmed it there. Oh, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I guess she goes to the same school. They are about the same age. And that confirms she is some kind of inventor-type character. That might also be part of why she ends up going to that dorm. For some reason I thought she maybe was, like, younger than Shinobu enough to where they were kind of in different schools, but I can see them being around the same age. Like, give or take a year. Still think Sue's a little bit younger, though. I'm tempted to keep calling her Koala, but Sue is easier to remember. Well, easier to say, at least. There she is again. If only I had somebody my age here to play with. But I had to settle for grinding on Kitsune. Wow, you're always just kind of doing your own thing, aren't you? Wow. Oh. She really does know her. Oh, wow. I guess she is kind of a genius type character. Okay, so they are in different grades, but same school. But that's interesting, like a wild child slash inventor, genius type character. That's a very interesting combination. She's not that much shorter than Shinobu. Friend is a strong word. She knows of her existence. Yeah, I think she just here to return the sketchbook. But she will join, I'm sure. She's very prominent in the opening as much as they are, so. Oh no, they're gonna look through a sketchbook. Oh god. I mean, they're nothing too bad, but still. Supposedly, not really. Good thing you showed up before Shinobu left. Hey, it's fine. I mean, it's not like they're complete nudes or anything. So you take it back again. Why? I don't think that was so much him, but... but still, you didn't have to take it again. Now you just have to go back. Yeah, there are horrible rumors about that place. Oh no, young girls, they're clearly up to no good. She's not gonna go. Don't be a baby. Oh no, not my cup. You'll defile it. Apparently she has no problem with it. Royal family. They must have quite the taste buds. Yes? Well, yeah, they're moving. Gonna have to close up for that. Stop apologizing, please. uh, are they really gonna be, like, common in the show going forward? Because I can see them getting old quickly. No pun intended, but you know what I mean. Turtles. Still not sure what turtles are with the show, but oh wow, it's even worse than I thought. Well, clearly the one girl was getting picked on, but it was less obvious with Shinobu. I like that shot. Very peaceful. Oh wow, getting weird flashbacks. Almost like what happened to Keitaro, you know, in the past. But I'm pretty sure Shinobu's not his childhood friend. I must do something. I shall save this girl I hardly know. You really shouldn't wear towels in the hot spring, that's bad manners. And yay, parents fighting. That's not an answer. And also kind of messed up to say. Why would you want to leave this wonderful environment? Yeah, you can easily see why she would just randomly leave the house and cry on a bench. Very understandable. uh, Go to the Hinata dorm. Again with the apologizing. A party for a girl we barely know. If I was Shinobu, I'd be a bit more suspicious about that, but... apparently nobody can cook worth anything. Oh wow, even she can't stomach it. Oh yeah, her family runs a restaurant, so she should know what to do. Just really taking charge. I want the Shinobu special. Like magic. It's because you just met this girl. Ah. When you have no counter argument, just hit them. That's fine. Kind of bringing down the mood. You have to tell her twice. Well, yeah. Most kids don't. I don't think anybody really likes moving. People do it because they had a good reason to, or because they flat out have to, but I don't think anyone's like, yes, I have to pack up and redo my life. Unless your life just really sucked before. The girl's been abused enough, Keitaro. Okay, that was uncalled for. Okay, that's cute though. I want to stay here. I'm sure her parents would love for her to stay here when they find out that Keitaro's here. Oh no, they're already here. Come on, Keitaro, defend this girl you hardly know. Shinobu, who's that? Never heard of her. Yeah, shut her mouth. Smooth. Well, I don't even know what that laugh was. It's my business now. Because they're kids, and kids don't get to make decisions. And I'm totally not kidnapping her or anything. Wow, going full tsundere. My new home up here. Just gotta get a tent and it'll be fine. That's hardly safe. Cookies? Oh, I was half joking. They really are cookies. You're a special spot, eh? You're gonna fall, though. Okay, so that's what that whole thing stemmed from. Pretty good. I'll let you know in a few months or a few years. You'll have plenty of friends once you move in here, I assure you. But yeah, she has well much to worry about college. Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. I do quite like Shinobu, though. I'm sure she'll be less cryy going forward. Once, obviously, she has to stop worrying about the move and everything. I still don't want you standing that close to the edge. I know she's probably not going to fall off, but I worry. Wow. That marriage proposal. I'm sure he didn't intend it to be one, but it was. There are ghosts in there. Wow, the Kitsune joke. uh, this isn't helping their opinion of this place being weird. Don't do that. It's just a kidnapping. It's not that big of a deal. Don't come any closer or I'll jump. Yeah, this is really the time for you guys to be fighting. But not so much right now. I'm marrying Keitaro, leave me alone. And she'll be friends with Sue if nothing else, so. Yes, of course. You're more than welcome. He could be interpreted that way. I am just enjoying the show. Keitaro's word is law. Yeah, he'll take responsibility for... the lie just keeps spreading. Yes, totally. Now shut up. So yeah, this pretty much finishes up Shinobu's little arc. Maybe next episode we'll get into Motoko. She's the only one we haven't really gotten any of. We got like a brief bit of her on a waterfall this episode, but... You know, she should be friends with Sue at that school, at least. I'll bribe you if I have to make friends. Not that it worked on them, but it should work on the other one. Not that you would want to be friends with them anyway. That eye animation. And a basin. It's a hot spring dorm, so we should get at least one an episode. Similar to Konohanate. I mean, Kitao's just coming there right now to get it. The arrows. Shinobu. Nice. Implying that she drew in a sketchbook. Pretty cool symbolism there. I don't know if you call it symbolism, a visual metaphor, or what, but I liked it nonetheless. I always use those type of words interchangeably, even though I shouldn't, but that's just me. Otoko, when will you get your arc? And good thing about Shinobu being there is that we have somebody newer than Keitaro. So somebody that can actually kind of treat him like a senpai. But yeah, that's all of our 5 girls, so we shouldn't be getting any new members. Well, there is still that one girl in the opening that I mentioned before that I don't know when she's gonna come into play, but so that was the second episode of Love Hina, and this was a Shinobu episode. We got to see her perspective from. We got to see the meeting with Keitaro from her perspective, and get to be a bit more into her family situation, her thoughts, and everything. And yeah, pretty much what's happening is their parents are going to be moving. They close down the restaurant. There's the divorce happening. They're arguing over who Shinobu stays with, so that's always fun for a child to have to deal with. And she doesn't want to move at all. She wants to stay at school. She wants to actually make friends. And yeah, so she's pretty upset with the situation, to be honest. And that sketchbook did end up being the way that she ended up meeting with Keitaro, because she brought it back to the Hinata dormitory. And pretty much, Keitaro wasn't there at the time, so you have the rest of the characters just snooping through his book, which was a little bit rude, to say the least. Then Keitaro showed up, then she ran away, but not before she took back the notebook, because I guess she changed her mind about giving it to him. And we see Shinobu at school. We get a bit into her school life. She doesn't really have very many friends to speak of. And the characters start to get a bit more interested in her life and wanted to help her out. They decide to throw a party, but they can't cook to save their lives. But Shinobu can, because she has the family restaurant and everything, so she kind of helps out with that. And that's kind of how she ended up getting on board. Keitaro pretty much said something about wanting to try to eat her food going forward, and she took that as, hey, I can stay here and make food. That'll be how I contribute. That's what I can do. So in the end, that's what happened. She ended up staying at the dorm, and she'll be good friends with Sue and everybody else, and the one girl at her school with that fantastic makeup job that she had. And it was kind of funny just seeing the parents running around trying to find Shinobu and just kind of running into these strange obstacles. Which, yeah, I guess it sort of stalled for time a little bit. But yeah, the parents were not too happy about Keitaro essentially kidnapping their daughter, but it seems like in the end they kind of agreed to it. So far, I would say Shinobu is probably my favorite character. Although I do quite like Haruka as well. Her laid-back kind of attitude. She doesn't have a lot of lines, but she seems pretty cool whenever she's on screen. Naruto I'd like more if she wasn't so violent. Even Sue was a little bit more violent than I would have liked in this episode, just kicking Keitaro for literally no reason, just for her own amusement. If it wasn't for that, I'd say she was easily my second favorite character, but that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, to be honest. And as far as Motoko goes, we've just not gotten much of her at all, really, so I can't have much of an opinion on her yet. So hopefully we do get more in her next episode. because she's been really neglected so far, and if they push it off anymore the next episode, then it's gonna feel kind of weird. She won't feel as much like a true member of the dormitory if they push off really introducing her much more than they already have. So hopefully we do get into it next episode. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.